What's going on today, people? This is not the daily update. This is a time where I just want to give you an understanding of the psychology of losing $30,000 in one day, what I dealt with last week. Now, of course, if I was a person that had a net worth of $100 million, I know that $30,000 would virtually be a small amount of my net worth, and I would be able to compensate for that 30,000. I would be able to make up that 30,000 very fast because I have the net worth to be able to generate that type of money in a short period of time. However, my net worth not $100 million. Nowhere near anything like that. So if you got a net worth of $50,000, then losing $30,000 in one day can be devastating. But I have been able to weather that, and that's probably the most I've lost in one day trading, but it still doesn't lessen the effect of it. And I think it's important to learn lessons from mistakes and errors that you make, because we know that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting, or again and again and expecting different results. Well, I must be insane because that's definitely what I have been doing. I know what my strategy is, how I supposed to execute it, but I have never executed my strategy near what it's supposed to be. So, have I learned my lesson? We'll find out soon. But to get to my point, how do I deal with it? Losing $30,000 in one day? I just deal with it. I understand that I can learn from it. I look at it as an expensive lesson. I look at it as an opportunity to get better at my trading because I'm determined to be a good trader. I know I can be a good trader. I have it in me to be a good trader, even though I haven't demonstrated it. But I do have it in me to be a good trader, and I believe that many of us can do the same thing. And I know that it's important to understand the fundamentals of trading, technical analysis in trading, and not trading on emotions, not revenge trading, not FOMOing into a trade, or that means fear of missing out. It's an acronym for fear of missing out. And as long as I stick to my plan, I know that I can be a successful trader. I think that is more important than TA, is being able to be patient, not trade emotionally, and stick to your guns, stick to the rules, stick to the plan. And I look forward to being able to do that. And that's what gives me the ability to deal with the losses. I know that even though it's a loss, it won't affect my current lifestyle. I mean, it sets me back on goals that I want to achieve, no question. But it won't take food off of my table. It won't get me evicted. It won't get my vehicles repossessed. So because of that, I can deal with the loss. You never should trade or even invest, for that matter, any amount of money that you can afford to lose. So that's something that I think all of us need to understand when we're trading or we're investing in anything. If you can't afford to lose it, don't put it into the markets, whatever market it may be, whether it's the real estate market, whether it's the stock market, or whether it's the crypto market. If you can't afford to lose it, don't put it in. Now, can I afford to lose it? Hell no, I can't afford. I couldn't afford to lose that. But it's not going to change my lifestyle. And so I think that that's when people say things that you can't afford to lose or never invest an amount that you can't afford to lose. I believe that we're referring to, for the most part, money that's going to affect your lifestyle. If it's going to cause you to miss your mortgage payment, if it's going to cause you to miss your car payment, or if it's going to cause you not to be able to put food on your table if you lose it, or if you're going to need it sometime in the near future, you can't afford to lose it. Even though in my mind I couldn't afford to lose it, I can afford to lose it, but I would never put money in that's going to jeopardize my lifestyle. Okay, so that's important to understand. Never take that risk. Some people are lucky and are able to get in, and all of a sudden something moons. It goes up in a way that makes them rich. But that's like playing the lotto. And so it's important to understand that you don't want to be gambling per se. Anytime you're leverage trading, you're gambling to a degree because you don't know what's going to happen. You can have the expert TA on your side. You can even have certain information about some big news that's going to come out about a particular stock or a particular coin. That still doesn't mean it's going to go the way you expect it to go. All right. It may enhance the probability of it going the way you, or the way you hear it's going to go based on the news, but it's not 100%. And so you never want to invest or put in any money that you can't afford to lose. I think I made that point very clear. So I deal with it by continuing to get better. I deal with it by understanding that I'm not going to get rich quick. This is not a get rich quick thing. And most of us get into crypto because we see people who have made millions and we want to make millions quick. Some people do. But it's not about making money quick. It's about being able to consistently make money when trading and minimize your risk. Okay. Let me just go to these. I think it was February, I say February, May the 9th that I took these losses. This is on my main account. Right. If you look, the middle number is the month, then the day, and the year is first. So this was 5/9/2022. This was 8,700 on my main account that I lost. I had three sub accounts on my KuCoin account. So this is my main account, and I had three other accounts which are considered sub accounts. So that's 8,700. And I go to, this is 5/9/2022. This was 6,800 on this account that I lost that day. So you can see a few days before, 2 weeks before, I lost 5,000 on that account. Okay. But anyway, we're not even counting that. Okay, 6,800 that day. 5/9/2022. That was 3,700 on this sub account. And let's see. And this was 10/7, 10/8, 5/9/2022 on this account. So that was over 30 grand that I lost on the 9th of May. And those who have been paying attention to the markets, especially the crypto market, knows that that was around the time that the market was tanking. And I was over leveraged, not necessarily in amount of leverage, because you don't have to have 20x leverage to get liquidated. You can have 3x leverage and get liquidated, because that's what I had on some of the positions. And I actually got out like right before they were liquidated just to save a little bit of money. And the little bit of money I saved, that's what I'm currently trading with on my main account. If I would have let those positions get liquidated, I would have been wiped out. My whole account would have been wiped out. All 4 accounts would have been pretty much wiped out. But I refuse right at this moment to put any more money in. My goal is to take the money that I'm currently trading with and double that a few times and prove to myself that I can consistently follow my rules, my strategy. And if I prove to myself that I can do that, then I will add money to it slowly but surely, because I'm on a journey and I want y'all to go on this journey with me from 2,000 to 2 million. And my goal is to do it in 18 months. And I think it can be done. It may sound far-fetched, but I'm asking you to ride with me in real time, day to day, as we go on this journey. So I think that's enough for today. Just know that you never want to trade with anything you can't afford to lose, and learn your lessons from what you have done that has got you in the funk that you may find yourself in, and try your best not to ever make that mistake again. I'm signing off. It's Jermaine. I'm a quadriplegic. If you don't know, I'm in a wheelchair. That's what it is. And if I can do it, you can do it. See you next time.